Good afternoon. Let me tell you what time, well, I don't know what time it is, but it's probably around 70 degrees outside. I've been outside tilling my garden, and I've been looking at this moon in the sky. Of course, if I step off my porch, probably know what's going to happen. I'm probably not going to get no reception, but I noticed something up here in the sky. Look at all this stuff that like appeared out of nowhere. I'm stepping on my stuff down here in the mulch. This like sprayed all over the sky like this by the sun. It did look pretty cool before I came into the house to get this cell phone, but that's all right. Yeah, if you can see down here, if I've got reception, I cleaned my carburetor on my tiller and I tilled this garden. And now I'm putting some posts in because I'm just going to extend my garden a little bit. You know what? I looked up there in the sky and this song has entered my mind. This is weird. I don't know if you all have heard this. It says, if I should die down here before that trumpet sounds, when they lay my body in that cold, cold ground, you don't have to cry for me, don't sing no sad song. Nothing can hold me here, I'm headed home. I don't know if y'all have heard that, but that song literally popped in my head. Yeah, I'm not gonna be held down here on this earth. When it's time for me to go, boo, I'm going. That's exactly right. So it goes like this. If I should die down here before that trumpet sounds, when they lay that body in that cold, cold ground, you don't have to cry for me, don't sing no sad song. Nothing can hold me here, I'm headed home. Nothing can hold me here, I'm headed home. Heavenly gates are near, it won't be long till I'm walking on streets of gold, singing around God's throne. Nothing can hold me here, I'm headed home. So I don't know if you all have heard that, but I can't get that song out of my mind. I looked up at the sky and yeah, I'm not gonna stay down here on this earth. I don't know how I'm gonna go up in the air. You don't know how you're gonna go up in the air. But if it's by means of a UFO or a beam of light, boom, in a twinkling of an eye, I'm gone. Because when my time here on earth is up, when my mission here is up on earth, I'm going. You're not going to see me no more, but hopefully I'll see you where I'm going. Yeah. Yeah, ain't no grave. Yeah. Oh, I know that song. It goes, well, there ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, gonna get up out of that ground, 'cause there ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. I know a lot of songs. My mother used to play music all the time growing up, all day long. So yeah, I know all those songs. Yeah. Hola. Yeah, it is. Yeah, and you know, I see comments on here about people about, you know, why don't you get a better telescope to take your pictures with? Won't you start a GoFundMe page? That's what they tell me. I don't need no GoFundMe page, and I'm using exactly what I'm supposed to be using. I'm supposed to be using my iPhone 8 and a clip-on lens. That is a simple tool, and that's the instruments that I use. So if you're wondering why don't you switch what you're taking pictures with, I'm sorry, I'm not going to. I'm doing exactly what I feel led within my spirit to do until I'm told otherwise. Yeah, hola. Oh, you wish you knew somebody like me. This seems a lot of fun. I am very, very, very down to earth. Okay, super, super down to earth. That's me. Down to earth. I've got many, many skills, many, many hobbies. It's not limited to taking pictures of ships in the sky, but yeah, I've got these landscape timbers that I have cut in half. I'm putting them 4 feet in the ground. No, they're 4 feet high, and I'm sticking them 8 inches in the ground. And just to expand that garden, that was a lot of work because I had to then pull the weeds out of the garden that got tilled up. Yeah. Hello. Love you all too. But yeah, this was just strange when I looked up here at the sun. Yeah, I like that song. Nothing can hold me here. I'm headed home. Heavenly gates are near. It won't be till I'm walking around God's throne. Sing. I don't know the rest of the song, but yeah, nothing can hold me here. I'm headed home. So you'll be headed home. Look at this on the sun. Someone says that you can tell by the clouds whether there's a planetary system. Ooh, look like a beam of light coming down, or is that my phone doing that? Yeah, beam me up. I could get beamed up in a light in a twinkling of an eye, and so could you. That is interesting. And my iPhone is full, so yeah. Hello from Italy. And I'm sorry, this is just a simple video. It really is a simple video. This is no big video. But for the person who asked, Gina, we like seeing the pictures that you share of the, the NASA products and stuff. But can you please share some pictures of the ships? I can, because I took some. I took some pictures this afternoon, just a couple of them. When I get a chance to settle down for the day, probably be this evening, I might work those pictures, because I've got to take advantage of all the nice weather that we have to do all that I can while I can, because on Sunday it's going to rain and tomorrow it's going to get around 80 degrees. So I like to get done things outside. And also I have projects inside that I attend to also. Let me flip this around. So yeah, I did take pictures and I will share them. Okay, so look at this smeariness in the sky. It just makes me wonder why it smears like that. Yeah. Well, I'm going to go, because I really am. I'm going to get back to doing this. You're going out to take a picture in a minute, and these ships in your sky, you are also on lunar and sun pictures and seeing the green square grid mesh like Gina. You know what? When I zoomed up on the sun, there's been several times I've zoomed up on the sun before, and the moon, and you can literally see the grid lines behind it in the sky. So there is some type of a grid up there in the sky already. And something else about the Elon Musk satellites. Do you know that he does want his own constellation? He wants to have low orbit satellites, thousands of them, around, I think, 200 miles up into the sky, from Earth to the sky, in his own constellation. And he petitioned the FCC to grant him whatever, and they gave him like 6 years, that was back in 2017, to have all his satellites up there in space, but he couldn't do it. So he, did whatever he had to do with them, and they denied his, whatever it is that you go back. So they gave him 6 years to get up half of them, 9 years to get up the rest of his constellation, low Earth orbit satellites. So yeah, he wants his own constellation up there in the sky with thousands and thousands of satellites, and they're worried about the light pollution, because we won't see the stars anymore in the sky. We've got all his satellites up there floating around. Germany, yes, I can see you. You can see UFOs at night too. Hello to everybody. Yeah, we can look at this sky. It's really hot, and it's going to be even hotter tomorrow. So you know that they make it really hot so that they can do this weather that they got to do, because when it's hot one day and they're expecting rain, you're going to get a lot of rain for some people. Look at this up here in the sky. Look how it's just smeary up there. Yeah, like a chalkboard. Like if you smear the chalkboard, that's what this looked like, smearing of the chalkboard up here in the sky. But I'm going to sing that again. Nothing can hold me here. I'm headed home. Heavenly gates are near. It won't be long till I'm walking on streets of gold, singing around God's throne. Nothing can hold me here. I'm headed home. Yeah. So yeah, I like that. Yeah, my body. Just think, I'm a very spiritual person, so I know that this spirit, when this body is gone, my spirit's gone with it. My spirit is gone. It's out of here. I've checked out. So can you, because your body's going to get old and dilapidated and whatever, but your spirit is just going to go on. It's just going to linger on. The spirit never dies. So that's wonderful. So yeah, I don't know why we're here on this earth at this time, but we are, and we've got to make the best of it, okay? Um, yeah, yeah, I do sing. Um, yeah, I do have a good singing voice, and I like to sing at times, just like I broke out in a song out there, watching that up there in the sky, thinking I'm going to be headed home. One day I'll head home, but not until it's time. Same with you also. Yeah. Whoo! All right, well, I am going to go because I really do got to get back to my garden. I like to try to finish up outside around 4:30, but it seems like I don't get back in the house until like 7:30 at night. That's when I get up early in the morning, and yeah, and I like to wear this on my head. It does keep my head warmer and keeps the hair off my neck because it's super duper hot out here. So yeah, you can't wait to go home. That's exactly right. Yep. And I know that there aren't people who have the same belief systems, but you know what? I like it that we have the love within us. I really do. The love and kindness toward each other, and we do treat each other with love. And that's really the most important thing there is, because without love, you know, you're just a sounding gong. But yeah. Love is the universal language. That's what I want to say. It's a universal language. Um, yeah. Um, I do believe that there are people in other galaxies, other brothers and sisters. I really do. Um, and even though they may not look like us, it doesn't matter. You know, they still have breath in their being. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, Gina is going to get off of here, and I've got to get back out there, and I've got to get busy. But thank you all for tuning in. And yeah, it's just one of those videos. It's just a hello video. Yeah. So you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Yeah. Saludos. Yes, that's what I say. Goodbye. I'm going to go.